guys, hey, it's Scott from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com, and today I have the new updated Manticore, Minelab Manticore with me, and we're going to do a little relic hunting today. I don't typically relic hunt that much in this time of the year. I'm usually in the water looking for, sinkers and coins and stuff like that, but today it's a little overcast, not really sure about the weather, so I didn't head to the streams, and they're a little bit up right now because we've had some pretty good storms, so I just opted to stay away from that. But in a couple days I'm going on another water adventure with the boys from Fort Bedford Metal Detectors, so that'll be a fun trip. But today I'm over at a permission I've had access to for several years. Haven't found much in the last couple outings over here, but there are some iron patches in this permission that I want to give the Manticore a try at because of the new update. So usually I bring over my pulse machine, and you pretty much don't have much of a choice. It's either a dig or no dig situation with that machine. Here I got a little bit more advantages. I have some filtering and things I can try. I can use stabilizer, things like that. So you never know, it might be something in here. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can find. And if I find anything good, I'll turn the camera on and hopefully get the right angle for you this time so you can see the numbers. All right, stay tuned. Gonna put some bug spray on and we'll be out there in a minute. All right, guys, today I'm gonna use the Manticore like I mentioned, and let's just see what settings I'm gonna set up in today. Since I am hunting for Civil War relics in this permission, which could have some coins, well, first thing I'm gonna do is raise up my sensitivity to 25. We'll see how it does with that, and then I'm gonna go up here to my search mode. Right now I'm an all-terrain general. Maybe I'll stay with that, but I might go low conductors perhaps. I don't know. High conductors, trash reject. Let's just stick with general. All right, and then let's go up to the discrimination. I'm going to leave that by default. I'm going to go to ferrous tones. I'm going to go over to ferrous pitch. Oh, that's right. Trying to remember if I have the ability to change that or not. Normal theme, enhanced. I like enhanced theme. Multi-frequency. Let's double check, make sure the numbers are on. Red. Make sure I see this. I want to change those to being on. So I got that. So that's done. 5 regional all tones. I thought I could change my... Where's the stabilizer at? Why is it not showing up? Am I an idiot? Let's go to the menu again. Oh, that's why, because I'm in beach. I don't know why I'm in beach. I want to be in all-terrain general. There we go. Okay. Wondered what was going on there. Why I couldn't have the stabilizer. All right. All-terrain general. Let's go up to volume. There we go. There's my stabilizer. Now I've been running this at around 4. So you got to turn it on by default there. So now it's on. Let's start with that and see. That's really all I'm doing. That's it. All right, let's get going. So I'm just checking to make sure I got the right angle here on the camera, because last time I used the Manticore I didn't have the right angle and nobody could see the numbers. So looks like I got the good numbers here. I'm walking over here to the far side of the field, where I've had the most luck. Coming through here, it's always been pretty quiet, so we're listening. I have cranked up my sensitivity a little bit higher to 27. It's a little chirpy, I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm suspecting that if I get a good signal, it'll be pretty solid and I'll be able to hear it pretty easily. So if I do get one, hopefully get something soon here, I will let you know, let you listen, because right now I got the headphones on so you can't hear anything. But that's an easy fix with one button. So yeah, we're just kind of working our way over to across the far side of the field where I found Colt bullets, 58s, dropped Civil War bullets, even found a Real in there. So maybe we'll get lucky and once again find something good. It's been a while up here since we found anything good, but got a new machine. Let's see what happens. Have not had the Manticore up here yet, so this will be a good test if we get any good signals. Ooh, I got a repeatable 49 right here. No, I don't. It is a signal, but it's registering 48. Probably can't see it with the glare. So up here, I dig everything. I get a good signal, repeatable. It is repeating one way. Let's turn on the all metal to see if it's iron. I don't see it. It's being iron. It's still, oh, there it is. 47, 50, 46, 43. Now, rule of thumb I have with this machine, if it's jumping around more than 2, it's probably iron. So one way I can hit that, it's hitting, there's a red 45 right there. I'm pretty sure that's iron. But I'm gonna dig it anyway for you, just to prove that it probably is, and to show you that this new feature is not too bad. Let's try to pinpoint here. We're about there. Let's see if we can't. Oh, I forgot how rocky this ground is. Whew. I'm gonna make a bigger plug than I normally do, just because I try to keep the ground alive. All right, let's see. I suspect this is gonna be iron, like I said. Let me get the target out of the ground and I'll turn you back on. So I just want to show you real quick. I took some more out of the hole. Now I'm getting a solid 54. So this might end up being something, but it might still be iron because I'm only hitting it one way. Ground's really funky up here too. It feels like it's more on the side. Usually on the side that's not good because it's probably a nail. Alright, it's in this clump. And there it is. Part of a nail, which is what I thought originally. Let's see if that mid-tone is still in here. Nope, I don't hear it. I don't hear anything now, so that's probably it. So this is what I thought it was gonna be iron, even though it started to look good there for a second. But again, I was only hitting it one way, and then it starts to ring up iron when I move on it. So next hole. Alright guys, turned on the speaker for you here. I'm in all metal mode, and around here, well, let me turn up the volume so you can hear it. Let's go up here. Whoops. Volume. Alright, let's go here. So around here, see you got a lot of red numbers. I'm in all metal mode, and then all of a sudden, bam. So running high sensitivity, I'm gonna hear something that's obviously gonna come through like that. And it doesn't seem to be very deep, and it's hitting a 56 solid number, not fluctuating much. I'm gonna hit it from another side just to see. Hit it from another side. It's a good signal all around, painting a good pattern. It might be something like foil or something, but we'll pinpoint it here. It's right there. So I don't expect it to be anything exciting. It seems to be a little too shallow for to be a good target, but we'll see. You never know. We didn't get everything up here, but it's been awful difficult finding anything new in the last few times we've been up here. So I've had many people up on this permission. Found my first eagle breastplate up here. Just a magical place. Well, it used to be. So don't hear it in the hole yet. Might be right there, but let's run over with the machine again, double check, make sure we got it. So to me it sounds like it might be in the plug. Yeah. So it's in the plug. Let's see if we can't dissect it. So it's really close to the top, so it's not gonna be anything good. There you go. Looks like a broken carabiner. So, first good target. Not a good Civil War target. That's alright. We're just learning this machine. Next hole. And look, I'll turn the speaker back on for you again. If you can't see it already, there is the broken carabiner right here. So, yep, found one piece of it, and there's the other piece. So, next hole. All right, I got a very, very questionable signal here. I probably in normal circumstances would not dig this. So, if I can hit it just right, I'm forcing a signal, I think. There's a slight repeat right there. And I'm seeing, not even seeing a number, but once in a while I'll get a number like 40, it's red. But it's super deep. I think I'm just forcing this signal, honestly. It's easy to do when you're in a place like this, because it's not enough of a repeatable one, but it could be too deep, just on the edge of detection. And that might be a deep bullet, but well, if it is, it's gonna be very iffy. I'm gonna dig this out and see what's in there. Like I said, this is a very questionable target, so the likelihood of it being anything good is slim, very slim, but we're gonna dig it anyway, because up here I like to dig anything that sounds repeatable, whether it's in this case red or not. This could be a very, very deep bullet. I did see flashes of like 86 pop up once, so that kind of got my attention. So let's dig this and see what it is. Could be nothing. I'm gonna turn you off until I get the hole dug out. All right, I got the hole kind of opened up here. Not hearing anything now. That was my worry. Don't hear anything. I Expect it's probably going to be nothing good, if anything, honestly. Let's see if the pinpointer hears anything down there. So there's something right there. I'm surprised I'm not hearing it on the machine, but probably going to be iron, my guess. It's down there pretty good. That might be it right there. Yep. So another piece of iron, which kind of knew it was going to be, but had some hope there could have been a really deep bullet, but in this case it was just a really deep piece of iron. Small shard. Next hole. Alright, here's another good target. Very loud, very shallow, very big too. Not sure, probably I should be able to pinpoint that one. So you see what I mean? You can use more sensitivity. You're gonna have a lot more feedback, but those signals come right through, and yeah, I figured I could just pinpoint this from the surface. I don't know what this is gonna be. What's it gonna be? Oh, look. Another carabiner. Man, they're going through them like crazy up here. 2 in one day. Probably find the other piece here shortly. Oh, nope, here it is. There's the other piece right there. 2 broken carabiners. Oh well. Next hole. Alright, here's a... Well, I thought there was a 39 signal in here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Man, it's looking gnarly. 33. On a normal day, folks, I would not dig this. Here's all metal mode, just to give you an idea. All mostly red. But there is a little black 35 in there. But the numbers jump significantly. I would not dig this. But for you, I'm going to dig it. Just to show you how to use this machine and get the most out of it. There's where I'm getting it kind of repeated. 39, 41, 47. It's jumping too much for me. I would never dig this, but I'll dig it for you. I will dig it for you, my friends, because I think a lot of you people threw away this machine, sold it, didn't give it a chance to get updated. Impatient that you were. I don't know if that was a great move, but hey, to each his own. Everybody has their own preferences on what they like to use. You know, I like to use multiple machines. I'm just trying to give this a fair shake, see if it's any better. I like the update. So I don't hear anything in the hole. It's nothing but red that's showing up on the screen. Or was. So whatever it is, it's in the plug. And I'm guaranteeing you it's going to be iron. Guaranteed. And there she is. Actually, it's not iron. Well, it kind of is. It is a rusty old bullet. Not the kind we're looking for. but the casing on it's rusting out pretty good, which is why it's getting that false that falsing numbers were off. So you're getting probably the lead that's inside of it mixed with the brass or whatever it was that's on the outside of it. Probably isn't brass, it's probably something else. And that's a bullet. Okay, next hole. Alright guys, I want to show you something real quick. I'm going to put my stabilizer back to 4 that I was using earlier. So I keep getting these signals where, let me turn on my speaker here. Getting these signals where I'm getting hot, heavy iron. Then I get this potential signal target. Now, I don't think it's good enough to dig. I'm going to be upfront with you, but you can get it to look like it's a squeaker in between, but the numbers just jump way too much. So I just tried something real quick to kind of knock some of these falsing out. Now, I don't think it's falsing. I think it's telling me exactly what it should be. But if you guys don't want to see those potential, you might dig that thinking it could be a good target, but I don't think it would be because numbers just jump too much. So what I did was I went back into my stabilizer and I raised it to 6. Now check out what it sounds like now. You heard it before. That repeatable possible signal is now gone. It's now all red. So I'm just kind of giving you guys tips on how to use this new stabilizer and hunt with it. So I think 6 for me in this permission is where I'm going to leave it, because it's removing the potential for these false positives. So right now I see nothing in there worth digging, so that's a good thing. So I just want to show that to you. I'm not going to waste my time to dig this and prove to you that it's a nail or something iron, because I know it is. But I just wanted to show that brief display of how you could increase your stabilizer a little bit. Again, I'm not a big fan of raising the stabilizer up as high as it goes, because I think it does impact other things. But I think in this case, for me, raising it to 6 is going to help me get rid of some of these iron falsing signals that are in here. So that's what I'm doing. This is kind of weird. I just came across this signal. Somewhat of a squeaker. 92. This one has me a little excited, I'll be honest. And it's deep. It is deep, so we're gonna dig that. That might be a coin, who knows? I don't think it's gonna be a bullet, but I don't remember what bullets ring up on the Manticore, to be honest with you. I forget what my test garden was. I want to say it was in the 80s, but oh man, this hole's gonna be a tough one. All right, I'm gonna turn you off for now because it's gonna take me a little bit to get this thing dug. All right, guys, I got it down to almost a full pinpoint length in the hole. It's right there, whatever it is. Now let's run over with the machine and see what the number says now. It's a little different. So now I'm kind of perplexed. I'm not sure. It's kind of jumping around a little bit. But you notice it's not showing me iron. I have all metal turned on. It's jumping from 60 to 70s. There might be multiple targets in this hole, but I'm not hearing that 90 signal anymore because it was really faint when I first heard it. So let's pluck out this first target. If there's might only be one target in here. I don't know. God, that ground is so hard. Gotta do this carefully in case there is something like a button or something down there. Man, oh man. Man, I do not want to try to go around it. Loosen up some dirt underneath. It is tough. That might have got it right there. Nothing seen yet. Watch it be a big horseshoe, which I wouldn't put it past it. Alright, still in here. What is it? It's not in there. All right, getting interesting. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Uh-oh, is that a rock or something else? I think it's a rock. Get that rock out of there. Might reveal what the target is. Pinpointer likes to make some noise, doesn't it? Alright, stand by. Alright, so I'm seeing down there some iron, which I'm kind of bummed out about, so we're just gonna go ahead and try to get it out of there. Maybe it's something cool. Remember, Civil War soldiers were here, so this is not going to be something cool. This is a plow point, or whatever they call them. An old one too, but these things ring high, mixture of iron and high tones, just like a horseshoe. So I'm not surprised when the numbers start changing now that you're digging this out of the ground. So that's down there quite a ways though. That's almost a foot. So I'm happy to see something that deep come out, because that means if there's a bullet down there, I will hear it. So wasn't what I hoped, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm in all metal mode again, and I got this signal hitting 55, repeatable. And that's a good target. It's not jumping around too much. It's not too terribly deep. So let's dig that right there. And again, the ground's horrible, so I'm going to turn you off, and turn you back on when I dig the hole out. Alright, so this is going to be a bent nail. I'm kind of trying to make this into a buckle, but I don't think it's a buckle. I think it's a bent nail, which is why it probably rang up the way it did. Curved and bent nails always threw you off. There's no way around it. I'm gonna double check the hole just to make sure I got it. Sounds like it. That was probably it. So fooled by that one. It happens. All right, a couple things about where I'm at right now. I'm on top of a power line or a telephone line or something, and if you were to listen to the machine, it's pretty noisy. Now what I've done is I've knocked it down to a single freak, because if you go into your multi-frequency, change it back to multi-freak, it goes pretty bonkers in here. But I do have a good target right here. It's actually pretty quiet in multi-freak right now. It wasn't earlier. I made some adjustments, dropped it to 20. But this target is not excite me. It's 31, 30, 29, jumping all around. Let me turn on all metal and just see if it's got any iron here. So I'm not getting any iron, so that's good. But I'm not too optimistic that this is going to be a great target. We'll dig it anyway. Oh, you can hear the multi-frequency freaking out now, can't you? Look at that. That's crazy. So what I had to do before is drop this back to 20, and it's somewhat cleared it up a bit. See? So we'll dig this. Hopefully it's not the electric line or whatever it is under there. Ooh, it's gonna be noisy. Oh God, this ground is so hard. All right, I'll turn you on when I get it out. All right, whatever it is, it's in this plug. Like I said, I'm not very optimistic. What are you? There it is, right there. Piece of aluminum wire, making it sound all weird. Didn't think it was very deep, but there you go. No good target yet.
Alright guys, I'm back from the hunt. Didn't really find much today. Not really expecting to find a lot today, just because of the permission I'm at has been pounded by me and numerous other people. I've had group hunts here. I've had, geez, it's been probably 5+ years since we've been coming here. And the last few times I have not found anything related to the Civil War, if in fact it was anything good in general. Just hard targets. You're trying to make targets that really shouldn't be dug. But today was one of those days where I'm out here just kind of messing around with the Manticore and hunting for relics and showing you guys how I adjust my machine given the certain circumstances or conditions, right? So we started out with our stabilizer at 4, started getting a couple nails that, you know, were kind of had some, you know, looked like they had potential good non-ferrous targets in there, but not really, because I'm looking at the numbers and they're jumping all around. We dug those anyway, and they turned out to be really, you know, nails or whatever it was. So then I raised the stabilizer up to 6 to kind of try to get rid of some of those false signals that, well, to me they weren't falsing, but to many of you, maybe you would like to see less of the black numbers showing up and the numbers jumping around. So raise it to 6, it seemed to help a lot, but I really have much to show for it. So I'm just mainly just walking around trying to teach you guys how to use this stabilizer a little bit. And I like it. I like the update. I like the stabilizer feature. I like the red numbers. I'm really liking the way the Manticore is acting now. I even had it in some really high EMI area hunting it, and I got it to quiet down quite a bit. So usually an area that I can't hunt. So hoping that maybe I'd sneak a bullet out of that area, but no such luck. But here's what I found anyway. Like I said, don't get excited. There's not much to show you. Yep, I found 2 broken carabiners today. It was probably my best targets of all, but this plow point was also down there pretty good. I was pretty happy to get that down as deep as I did. But I dug a few nails and a piece of aluminum, so really nothing great. Like I said, the permission's been tough to find something in these last few years, so I'm not surprised. I was hopeful that my Manticore might squeak something out, but I think really if you don't have a pulse machine in here, you're not going to dig much of anything anymore. We've hit it that well. So it sucks when you got a Civil War site that, you know, produces like crazy, and then it just kind of, you know, the fun is over. You're back to square one again. So that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed the lessons here on the Manticore update. I have a lot of faith in this machine now that it's been updated. I'm going to use it a lot more. But don't think I haven't given up on the Deus 2 yet. I still love that machine, but I'm giving some time to this one because I feel a lot of you guys out there may have gotten rid of this machine. I think you may have been a little too early to. I know the update took forever to come out, but I think you may regret it. You may not. Personal preference. I think I'm glad I kept it and held on to it. So I'm looking forward to using it, especially at the beach. I'm coming up in a beach vacation here in about a month, so I'm looking forward to that. And I got some water hunts hooked up here in the near future, and I'll be taking this along with me as well. All right, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching this boring hunt, and until next time, I'll see you in another mental video. All right, and if you're looking for one of these machines, you know where to get them. My buddies at Fort Bedford carry them. They got them in stock. So reach on over there and hit them up. Hit them up through their website or give them a call. All right? And tell them the Mental Metal channel sent you. All right, guys. See ya.